So yesterday, the Supreme Court released a ruling, a 6-3 ruling, of course, along ideological lines, striking down a concealed carry law in the state of New York that had been on the books for decades. And basically what the law had said was, if you want a concealed carry permit here in the state of New York, you have to demonstrate a, quote, special need as to why you should be able to walk around with a hidden gun in our state. You can still get the permit, you just got to show us that you actually need to have it. You know, maybe it's because of your job, whatever it is. I think job would really be the only requirement there, but show us the special need. The Supreme Court struck down the special need part of that law, which means there's no restrictions other than typical gun control measures on who could get a concealed carry license in the state of New York. Yes, you have to clear the background check. Yes, you still have to, adhere to red flag laws and mental health laws. But other than that, you don't have to show a need. If you just want one and can pass the background checks, you can get one. So this will result in more guns on the streets of New York. That's what this ruling does. Now, the ruling does not, however, strike down the permitting process for getting a concealed carry. So you still have to get a permit, you still have to go through those hoops, which are very minor, very easy to go through. But as long as you can do that, sure, tuck your gun away, carry it around with you everywhere, because apparently you never know when you're just going to need to shoot somebody. Now, here's the real irony of this. This decision comes out on the heels of a nut with a gun, allegedly threatening to kill Brett Kavanaugh near his home. So the Supreme Court wants guns on our street. They want hidden guns on our streets, just not their streets, right? Just don't go anywhere near them. Because if you do, then they're going to whine and cry, and then Congress has to give them special protection, and we have to go through all of these things and all of this news cycles of Republicans saying how horrible it is that conservative justices can't sleep in their homes at night for fear of somebody coming and shooting them. Welcome to the rest of the world, folks. Well, not the rest of the world, obviously, just the United States. Supreme Court justices are worried about being shot. And I understand that. I'm worried about my kids getting shot up at school. I'm worried about getting shot when we go to the grocery store. Worried about getting shot in a movie theater. Shot in a house of worship. Shot while at a concert. Shot while walking down the street. Do I need to continue, or do you get the picture here? They're putting us in danger, the Supreme Court is, while making sure to cover their own asses and begging Congress to cover their asses. Because they understand how dangerous people can be with these weapons. But they don't care. As long as it's not on their streets, which they've got their added protection so they don't have to worry. So it's no wonder they would agree to let the rest of us live in danger just because they don't want to, have to have people in New York demonstrating why they need to carry a concealed weapon. Our lives are less secure as a result of this ruling. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.